is your 10-minute daily reset. We're going to begin with a big arm stretch, up and open. Take the hands up once more again, interlace the fingers to the back of the head, turn and rotate. We start to move the upper spine first. We'll take that into a lift the breastbone, open up and around, sink the knees and stretch forward. Take it up again, extension, chest open wide, arms wide, and again, round, tuck it in. One more, we're up, open up to the side. We're gonna side tilt. Now breathe in, open up the side of the rib cage. Other side, lean, open and breathe deep. And we're gonna stay here with the arms lifted. We're gonna take our knees up and start to move our body as we get the legs to pulse and move. We're gonna open up and turn to one side. Take the other leg up, rotate across. Turn and twist, turn and twist, turn and twist. We're getting some movement through the spine. We start to challenge your balance. We take it side to side, turn and twist, and two, and one, and release. Take the arms open wide again. Give yourself a little stretch back from behind, and let's take it down onto the floor. We're actually going to begin by coming down and starting with some bridging. We're going long through the back of the neck. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath or wide across the shoulders. Plant your hands down to the floor and find your feet. We're going to lift up through the hips. We want to open up the front of the hips. We want to activate the glutes at the back. Let's have another little one just to find our center, to reset, to make sure we feel comfortable through the feet and through our positioning. Stay wide across the shoulders and take one knee up to the ceiling. From here, can we reach and bring the knee back in? Can we reach and in? And third, and in. Foot down, touch the hips down. It will reset the spine. We come up again. Push down through the foot to the mat to release the other knee. We go 3 long. And 2. And third. And up. Foot down. And come down. We're going to add an arm to the series. So we're going to come up. Find your center. Hold your line through the body. On opposite arms, we're going to tap the knee and reach. We tap. And reach. Third. And reach. And come back to ceiling. Stay here. Pulse to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down. And sit. Up to the other side. Find your center. Foot to floor. And opposite arm. Tap. And length. And 2. And length. And third. And length back into tabletop. Pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down. And we're going to roll down through the spine, block by block. Rolling on down. We'll take the arms past the head, finding more length and stretch. A couple more of those. Lift up into a high bridge. Roll down through the spine, reaching through the arms, spacing the vertebra down, separating them and lengthening as we do. We've got one last one. Rolling down, reaching through the arms, extending long and in. With the arms back here, let's loop the fingers and come in behind the back of the head. I want us to exhale and curl forward using the hands to support. Rib cage slides in. From here, can we bring our knees together, squeeze and bring the knees in. Can we release the feet back down and release the upper body down? Let's try that again. Exhale to draw in through upper body. Squeeze the knees, draw on the legs. Feet down and release the head. Let's try that together if you can. We're going to exhale and tuck in and release away. Hold the neutral towards the floor. We don't want that back to lift. Exhale, tuck in and rounding on down. And again, exhale, tuck in and rounding on down. You have your last one. I'm going to stay tucked in here. Take the hands towards the knees. Tuck back behind the head and release down to the same. Tuck in, stay, reach. Get a little higher if you can. Hands back behind. Release down. Last one. Exhale, tuck, reach. Hands back behind the head. Roll it back down. Tap the feet and extend the body nice and long. Give yourself a little roll and loosen up through the hips. We're going to take it into a full sit. We're going to take hands to ceiling. Go forward. Now you lift up, reach forward and give a little paddle through those knees. as we release and pull the shoulders forward to not only stretch hamstrings, but into the lower back. We're going to flick it over. We're going to stay on all fours here. We're going to tuck our toes under and start with that simple leg prep. We're going to let the shoulders glide down. Exhale and float the knees and lower. Give me another little single here. Exhale, float the knees and lower. Awesome. Can we float the knees and take one foot off? Hold, hold, change feet, hold, hold, down and lower. Can we progress that again? I'm going to stick to the previous level each time. The single, can you take the foot? Can you extend? And in. One more, reach. And in. Changing legs for 2 extensions. In, extend, in, and lower down. If the wrists are okay, we're going to do one more of those. We exhale and we float. Long, in, long, in. Changing feet, 2 extensions, long, in, long, in, and let's lift those hips up. Take the feet a little wider, pushing up through the hands, getting that heel press down at the back. We can pulse the knees, give them a little bit of a walk, and help to loosen up through the hamstrings and to keep the hips nice and high. I'm not that flexible in my hamstrings, so I have to really work here to keep that lift and to stay nicely engaged. We're going to take those knees forward. We're going to come back down to the mat and give yourself a little stretch away. Reach through the hips, take it through the arms, and up we come into our 4-point kneel again. We're going to take one hand, extend, and wipe it back. Again, up, and open, and back. This time take the hand to the ceiling. Take your leg out to the side, hold here. Toe can stay to the floor. If we can take the foot from the floor, do that. Can we bring the knee in? And long. In. Can we tap with the hand? Tap and long. Tap and long. We take the hand back through its backstroke and into the other side. Backstroke, curl and around. One more. Moving the ribs and opening that shoulder. This time, pause to ceiling. Slide out the leg and engage. Can we lift? Can we bring the knee in? Long. In. Long. Can you tap and reach? Tap and reach. Take the backstroke arm around. We're coming for a soft landing of the knees. Well done. We'll take that to one more each side. As we open up to the ceiling, we extend the leg, open up through the front of the hips, push from the floor. You want those fingertips as high as you possibly can. And we circle around. Other side, up to open, reach and stretch. Make yourself a bigger star and around and back in. From here, you're going to tap your opposite shoulders and then commando arms down and up. Opposite shoulders, commando arms down and up. We can progress that by drawing our knees back a little further. We stay above the hands. Now here, you've got to really feel where your knees and your feet are. We want to keep that head up towards the end of the mat. Tap, tap, down, down, up. We go again. Tap, tap, commando, down, down. And can we progress forward a little bit more? Bringing the knees back. Shift, a little tuck of the tail. Stay here again. Trying to hold our body nice and steady as we transfer that weight down, up. Go again. Tap, tap, forward and up. Again. Tap, tap, forward and up. Again. Final tap, tap, forward and up. Again. Now long, big stretched out fingers. Sit back through the hips and give yourself that upper body shoulder release. And then draw forward. We can do multiple different push-up styles here. You can stay nice and close into the body, or you can have your hands outstretched in front, lower, and lift. We're just going to do for our 10 today. Pick whichever style you prefer. Lower, lift, lower, lift, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down, stretching back and pull back through those hips. Give yourself a little wriggle side to side. We're going to take those arms up. You're going to tuck your tailbone down. We're reaching up to the ceiling, and from here we're going to pull back, stretch back behind, and then pull through the glutes, up and lift, back, and then reach up and lift, 3, and up, and reach, 2, and if your knees say no, you just come back as far as you're able to bend through, last one, reach back, and I'm going to come and take that movement sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Hands come down in front, 1 foot out the side, and we're going to sit back and transfer forward. This allows us to take that stretch right through the front of the knee, down through to stretch into hamstring. So wriggle around, see where that stretch takes you. If you're comfortable with this knee back here, turn the toe and lean in. Wrap the stretch from inner thigh to hamstring. Playing, explore, see how that feels. Sit. If we can come back up, can we take the hands to ceiling here and sit, reach, sit, reach, 3, reach, 2, reach, 1, up, hold, and we come down to transfer the leg, other leg out to the side. Explore, movement first before we activate. See how things feel. Can you sit back? Can you lift the toe? Can you lean in? Exploring, loosening, stretching it out, seeing how things feel, enjoying that stretch and the awareness that comes in with moving. We lift, we sit back, reach, activating through the glute. 3, and 2, and 1, and in. Can we bring the knee in? Can we do our surfing? We take our arms to the side, we press down, we push into that knee, hold your balance, lengthen tall through the crown, and other side. Shift, push down through the knee. Stay tall, stay floating, stay lifted, stay reaching, and across. Release the arms, out again, shift, push down, engage, lift, and float, and down. Other side, engage, push down, lift, and float, balance, find your center, hold, hold, and down. Release the arms. We're going to take that down to some side work. We shift, we balance, we float, we take the hand down, and we extend through that leg. Can we do 2? Lift and lowers, and knee in, out, in, out. Can we take the foot down and bring that lower leg up to hold, and tap down again, and up, hold, tap down. We're going to bring ourselves up to that surfing side balance and across to the other side. Float, take it down and extend. Lower lift, knee in, 1 more, knee in, reach, foot down, lower leg in and back, 1 more, lower leg in and back. Surf yourself back up, reach, balance, and you're in. From here, take the arms to lie down. We're going to round forward. We're going to roll down until your fingertips touch the floor. And then we're going to reverse and restack. Tail down, block by block. We rebuild the body. Shoulders slide down, the head returns. Last section. 1 more, round down. Rolling forward. Fingertips tap. Rebuild. Tail down. Up we come. Shoulders low, head stacked. Breathe in here and out. Breathe it in and out. 1 more. Breathe it in, keep the hands uplifted. Loop the fingers back behind the back of the head. Let the shoulders drop. Rotate again here. With our knees fixed to floor, it will feel a little different than when we did this in standing the first time. And back in and release and down. Well done again. Thank you for joining me on the mat, and I'll see you soon with another series of a 10-minute warm-up. Bye.